Paul was a prisoner on a ship that headed towards Rome. And though chained naturally, spiritually, he was free, discerning and hearing from God real good, more than anyone else on that vessel. The voyage started off pretty difficult. The winds were dangerous and travel conditions were unstable. Paul tried to warn the centurion Julius and the other men on that ship about continuing the journey because it would bring damage and loss to the ship. There would be danger looming in that water, but the centurion trusted the shipmaster and the owner more than he did Paul. Because, I mean, think about it. We assume that the professional knows best. He's been doing this for a long time. So, yeah, I'm going to go with his opinion. Some of us may not seem credible to man, but we hear from God. We know the danger that loom. We see the destruction ahead, and we try to warn others that something is ahead. I don't think we should quite keep going. And they still would rather go with the professional. And that is exactly how life can feel sometimes. God can place wisdom and unexpected people, but pride often calls them to ignore what heaven is saying. At the first sign of weather, it seemed manageable. Like, yeah, we got this. The winds were only blowing softly. So it gave that illusion that, yeah, it's not going to be that bad. But soon and very soon, they thought they were headed to see the king, because the wind started pushing that big ship around and it pushed it right off course. The crew had lost control and fear began to spread. The cargo was being thrown overboard because, baby, they was just trying to live. They were just trying to survive. Equipment, they started discarding the equipment, and it was dark and gloomy out there. Days started passing by and there was no sunlight. There was no stars. And eventually they began to lose hope. And in that moment, they had no direction, no visibility, no certainty, no type of control. There was pure chaos. But while everybody else was panicking, Paul remained